आज मेरा पगड़ी भी केसरी, जो बहेगा मेरा लहू भी केसरी, और मेरा जवाब भी केसरी.
Hello, Filmy friends.
This is Asif.
I'm Mo.
I'm Saad.
And we are NRF, the non-resident FilmyFam.
Live from America, we're here to bring you everything there is to bring from Bollywood, including filmy gossip, filmy discussions, and today, a filmy review.
We want to be the most entertaining Bollywood channel on YouTube.
And before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe us on our YouTube channel, as well as on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And as I mentioned, we're going to do a filmy review today. It's going to be the filmy review of Kesari, and it's going to be spoiler-filled, so here's your spoiler alert before we get into it. So you want to just dive right in?
Yeah, so what an amazing movie it was. It was like full-on action,
Yeah.
a lot of killing, a lot of blood. But hey, if you're into that sort of thing, this movie is for you.
Yeah. Well, it was action, but then it was all about like the bravery and the pride of the Sikh community. So it was action and emotional and drama. So
and the story was good too, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it's a true story.
So it's based on a true story, and I mean they did over dramatize it at the end. I mean it is Bollywood, but other than that, the story itself was amazing. None of us knew about it.
Yeah, because I don't think if we knew that it was based on a true story, we wouldn't have like been so kind of like
invested.
Invested, because I mean think about it, 21 or 36, about 21 people trying to find around 10,000 people.
Yeah.
That's insane, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We would be like, oh, Bollywood's overdoing it again.
Yeah.
But I mean, since it's based on a true story, we're like, oh, this really did happen.
Yeah.
This battle had such a huge impact on the Sikh community.
Yeah.
They still celebrate this day on in September.
Yeah. Don't they have their own shrine or like a mandir?
Yeah, they have two.
Yeah, they have two.
They were showing at the end of the movie in the credits that they built like
a shrine,
a shrine for the people to come and worship and take
just celebrate
and
their
stuff like
yeah,
that.
just celebrate their bravery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, I mean, the movie, like, what do you think about it?
Overall, I loved it. The first half, I loved it because it was building up to all the action. I'm not, I'm into action, but not like war, fight.
Yeah.
So the second half for me was a little slower in that manner. But I still enjoyed it because like they really focused on each of those kills and each of the deaths and try to make it, meaningful because there's only 21 of them. So it was still enjoyable in between the fights.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I like how they set it all up in the first half because they set up all the characters. They showed us all the characters, and they gave a little backstory. So we're kind of invested in all these characters. We kind of care about them.
Yeah.
And the second half, I'm the same way. I do like the war scene. Like this was more of a battle, but some of them were like too long. Like some of the deaths were too long. Some of the characters fighting, they had like multiple fight scenes. Each character.
Yeah.
They could have had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I thought the movie was really good as a spectacle because in terms of the story, I mean there was not much, and it's honestly about 21 people trying to protect a fort from being taken over, right? So how far can you stretch it in a story aspect?
Yeah.
But the director, I felt did as much as he could do in terms of the writing. Like for example, as you said, some of the other characters, they showed that one of the guys, he had a 6-year-old daughter, and they were showing that he always kept on reading her letters and stuff.
Yeah.
With his handprint, with the daughter's handprint.
Yeah, and they kind of jokingly say that one guy just got married, and they're making jokes about his suhag raat and whatnot. So.
And then the other soldier who kept polishing the shoes for his dad.
Yeah.
So everyone's like longing to be with their family.
To go back to their village and all that stuff. The subtle humor in this movie was pretty good too. Like you said, that those Sohagrat comments and scenes, those were pretty funny.
Yeah.
My favorite scene is the whole like the cockfight, and then when Akshay Kumar first comes in, and that whole like sequence is funny.
Yeah, it was very funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, the other thing is that the movie, the fighting scene was really good. Like,
and like you mentioned before, as a spectacle, the movie was great. Even the war scenes, even though they were the battle scenes, even though they were a bit long, but they were shot really well.
Yeah,
And like
really well.
and like each scene, I don't think I've seen a Hindi movie
Yeah.
like battle shot so well.
And you know what I want to
It's
touch
very
upon?
300-ish.
Yes, and it's actually this director's first big Bollywood movie.
Yeah.
He has done other Punjabi movies before,
Yeah.
but like for this to be his first movie, and he's a
in
co-writer.
Bollywood,
Yeah, and he's a co-writer for this big budget Bollywood movie. Like he did really good.
He's I was reading somewhere, watching somewhere. He's won a national award for some Punjabi movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he only did Punjabi movies
Yeah.
prior to this. This is his
Yeah.
first break into the Bollywood industry. So this was made with a budget of about 80 crores. Within the first day, it made 21 crores, which is like Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah.
Amir
Yeah.
Khan standards. In the second day,
Hey,
it made
Akshay Kumar's up there, okay?
Akshay Kumar is up
I
there.
know we don't talk enough
Yeah.
about Akshay Kumar, but he's up there.
And you guys have to keep in mind that this movie came out on a Thursday, Friday, and this is the first weekend. So it's probably gonna cross 100 crores this weekend.
Like content speaks, and
Yeah.
like I mean, I've seen tweets and everything. All these actors, everyone's tweeting about this movie. Like the general public is obviously going there; it's making money. But all the actors and everyone's praising the director and Akshay Kumar and everyone.
I think Akshay Kumar sort of has become like a Bollywood's go-to person for like moral movies.
Yeah.
Like if you think about Airlift and Toilet,
Batman.
Batman. I mean, he's like kind of a go-to person who can kind of like
Yeah.
get these numbers for these kind of movies, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it because you know back in the day he was only known for action movies, and then he got into a little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
But now he's doing like a variety of things.
Yeah.
Even though this one's an action movie, it still had like the other
A story.
themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, speaking of the themes, I mean, definitely the biggest theme was bravery, courage in front of adversity and fear.
Yeah.
So,
And also community, because
When
he
they
did
get
it
involved.
mainly not to let down his community.
Yeah.
And the Sikh community, they're all about the pride and the bravery. That's what they stand for.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, story-wise, I mean, it's all about the Sikh and Akshay Kumar's selflessness, because the reason why they battled, first of all, was for them to be free. So he actually tore up the badge, so he wasn't under British
under
rule.
British rule.
Yeah.
So and the battle, he was doing it not to win a battle. He was doing it to prolong these Afghans from taking over other forts.
I actually was reading up on this history of this war, or actually this battle of Saragiri, I believe. So the fact that these 21 men gave their lives and sacrificed their lives, so the Afghans were not actually able to take over the other forts. So that's why these people are so much revered and are kind of part of Indian history right now.
Yeah, because that is what they were trying. They were trying to prolong them from going to the other forts, because the next day the other forts were getting back up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and I guess he was successful.
Charming, yeah. My favorite scene is that one part at the end where Akshay Kumar is fighting by himself. Like it was shot like
That's kind of
so
overdone.
badass.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And he's just jumping
For
and
Bollywood, like it wasn't like flying cars kind of cool. It was more like camera work.
It was camera work. I feel like I was watching, that Salman Khan song Dhol Dhol Baje.
Yeah.
He was literally doing Dhol Baje
Yeah.
moves with a sword.
Yeah.
So he was just spinning and hitting.
And he's like almost 50 or maybe over 50.
Yeah.
He does not look like it. He can move.
Oh.
He was like flying all over.
Okay.
the
By
place.
the way, did they swerve us? Because in the trailer we saw Akshay Kumar coming out in fire, but in the movie we saw the kid.
Exactly.
Was that a swerve?
Hey, that's not the only swerve, okay? Pariniti was
Oh my gosh.
counted as or to me, I thought she was an actress in the movie.
Dude, she had like 10 lines.
Yeah,
I mean,
she was a cameo.
I think one of my favorite scenes was, as you guys were mentioning, the fire scene at the end.
Yeah.
Because this other Afghan guy is like, oh, I want to watch this guy scream as he's burning. Then he comes out and he's like,
And he does that Sikh chant.
Sikh
And
chant.
he does it on the north wall so that it echoes.
Yeah.
Echoes
So that it
everywhere.
echoes
That
to
was
the
really
Yeah.
cool too.
so that it echoes to the other forts as well.
Yeah.
Pariniti, like you mentioned, Pariniti was actually one of my low points of the movie. Even the scenes with Akshay Kumar and Pariniti, I don't think they were
they were
necessary.
necessary, no.
So, what would you rate this movie?
I would give it a 3.5 to a 4, only because the movie was great. It was shot. The movie was almost near perfect. It's just the timing, and some scenes were too long and unnecessary. The Pariniti Chopra scenes were unnecessary. I didn't enjoy them. I mean, it was just going with the flow. And the second half was the battle scenes were a bit too long. Some fight scenes were a bit too long. I enjoyed it. I do enjoy like these fighting scenes, these battle scenes, but they were a bit too long.
Right. I would also give it a 3.5 for two things. It was too long for me. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It could have easily been 2 hours and like 20 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The second thing is they villainized Muslims a little too much.
Yeah.
I understand that they were bad and they were Muslims, so, but like some of the ways they said some of those lines and dialogues,
like
it was just
jihad
like,
and stuff.
yeah, it was just a little too much. And Bollywood sometimes does that, but it was just a little too much.
Yeah, because as good, like I said, as good as the movie is, there are a lot of little low points that actually put the rating down. There was, that, image of Muslims being savages.
Yeah.
There was that. I didn't enjoy the songs in the movie. It was unnecessary. Like, it's a war movie. I didn't need all of the songs. There were like 3 songs in the movie, which I didn't.
I like the song that they played in the background.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those.
The background score, but actual songs, I didn't need songs in this movie.
So for me, I would also give it a 3.5, and like you said, as you guys mentioned, the movie was very strong in terms of performance, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me. Akshay Kumar was great. Even all the other men who performed, they were very good as well. They invoked, I was very emotional in the movie, so they did a really good job. But the low point for me in the movie was, apart from the whole Muslim portrayal thing, that was kind of a very low point for me, and actually I kind of felt awkward during some of those scenes.
Yeah.
Other than that,
because we know Muslims and they're not like.
Yeah. I mean, there's a different time period, right? So
Also that sniper thing. I think everyone's trying to, try to do that weird, almost, frivolous Afghan character now. After
Padmavat.
After that guy did Padmavat, everyone wants to have that frivolous character with the bands and everything, makeup and all that stuff.
Other than that, one of the thing was for me is that the writing. It's a 150-minute movie. The writing could have been a little bit stronger, like meaning like the dialogues, or they could have. I feel like the director could have shown a little bit more about the characters, their history, their past life, then focus on the war scene.
Yeah. So as far as FilmyFam rating, I would go watch it with the whole family.
I would
probably not your kids.
I wouldn't take Filmy kids or anyone that's younger than 10 years old or something.
13.
Or because there is a lot of bloodshed in the movie.
Yeah, but if you're Sikh, if you're part of the Sikh community, I feel like you would take your kids. Even if you're not Sikh, I feel like it does have those lessons, those strong lessons about pride and bravery and standing up for your community.
I would definitely take my Filmy friends because this movie honestly is a lot about camaraderie, about friendship, bonds that you make with your peers and stuff like that. So I would definitely take my Filmy friends to watch it.
And just to wrap it all up, it is a must watch. All of us liked it.
Definitely.
Like even with the Filmy rating of 3.5 to 4, we definitely recommend the movie.
Go out and watch it with everyone. Watch it twice even. I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So guys, this was our Filmy review of Kesari. We really loved the movie and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. So if you guys enjoyed our review, agreed with us, disagreed with us, thought we could have done something better or missed out anything, please provide your feedback in the comments below. We really look forward to responding in your comments.
And as always, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe us on our YouTube channel as well as on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We post twice a week on YouTube and daily on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And
whenever you share or comment, please use the hashtag NRF or hashtag FilmyFam. And with that, with the Kesari warrior today,
This is Asif.
This is Mo.
This is Saab.
See you at the movies.